From the Detroit Free Press, it's Wednesday, August 28th. Here's what's going on.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kristen Seamus with an alert from Michigan health officials who say 3 people in Kalamazoo and Berrien counties are suspected of having Eastern equine encephalitis. It's a virus carried by birds and other animals and passed to humans through mosquito bites. It kills 1 in 3 who contract it. Those who survive can be left with disabling brain damage. The best way to protect yourself is to avoid being bitten by mosquitoes. That's why health officials are urging all Michiganders to use insect repellent that contains DEET, to wear long-sleeved shirts and pants outdoors, to repair holes in screen doors, and to empty standing water from around their homes to keep mosquitoes from breeding in things like buckets, kiddie pools, or old tires. To learn more about the symptoms of Eastern equine encephalitis, go to freep.com.
The Woodward Corners development at 13 Mile and Woodward in Royal Oak is taking shape. I'm Sue Solaski reporting for the Detroit Free Press. Grand Rapids-based Meijer released a few details about Woodward Corner Market. Its new smaller concept store. The store is expected to feel like a neighborhood corner store. At 40,000 square feet, it's the largest tenant at the development. That's about 1/3 the size of a traditional Meijer store. The store will feature more than 2,000 local and artisan items, international foods, baked goods, fresh meat, and a deli. It also will include a booth operated by the Great Lakes Coffee Roasting Company, serving up its nitro brews. The building's exterior will feature 6 garage-style doors with outdoor fresh produce and a floral area. This is Meijer's second smaller format store. Bridge Street Market opened last August in Grand Rapids. The Royal Oak store is expected to open early next year.
Winter is coming, and the Farmer's Almanac, a publication famous for making North American weather predictions for more than 200 years, is forecasting it will be a polar coaster. Expect more ups and downs, twists and turns than a Michigan's adventure thrill ride. This is Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. From east of the Rockies to the Appalachians, the Almanac is calling for freezing temperatures, and Michigan is right in the middle of that. Expect temperatures up to 40 degrees below zero. Still, keep in mind, the Almanac has been only about 80% accurate. The Almanac's editor predicts a cool and wet October and November. By December, the freeze will set in, and January is expected to be the worst. So get out your sweaters and coats, tune up your snowblower, and start planning that winter vacation to someplace sunny and warm.
Looking for an apartment can be an exciting time. The last thing you want to do, though, is hand over hundreds of dollars to a scammer. I'm Susan Tompor at the Detroit Free Press, and I texted one con artist with an ad on Craigslist. Pictures online showed a smart-looking studio apartment in Detroit's popular Midtown. But what was the big red flag here? The scammer would never show me the apartment. He was out of town. More trouble? He wouldn't send a copy of a lease until I sent big money and agreed to a deal. I didn't send him a dime, and I'm warning you to watch out for scammers just like him.
This is Free Press Lions writer Dave Burkett with a look at who will and won't make the Lions roster on cuts weekend. There are 3 big decisions I believe the Lions still have to make, and how players perform in Thursday's preseason finale against the Cleveland Browns could have an impact on what they do. At backup quarterback, I gave Tom Savage a slight edge over Josh Johnson because he's healthy after suffering a concussion earlier this preseason, though I don't believe either player offers much as an insurance option. Rookie Travis Fulgham is the frontrunner for the number 5 receiver spot based on his status as a 6th-round pick, though the Lions could bolster that position on the waiver wire. And in the defensive backfield, I kept Teez Tabor over D. Virgin and C.J. Moore for the final roster spot. Tabor missed much of training camp with an injury, but the 2017 second-round pick has one last chance to get his career on track. I'm Dave Burkett, and that's my prediction for the Lions' 53-man roster.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com, and sign up for the daily briefing newsletter. See you tomorrow.